Family! Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. And today we talking LA Lakers. We got him a JJ. The Dak Prescott, does he deserve to be the highest paid QB in the league? And are we excited for the NBA draft coming up? Next on Yeah, I Said It Sports. And y'all know we got to get Brianna's trivia in here. Next, subscribe. What up, family? Welcome back to Yeah, Said It. And the whole crew is with me again today. What up, y'all?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Nothing much. We gotta jump in and we gotta talk about the LA Lakers going out and getting their guy, JJ Redick. He is the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, the 17-time world champion Los Angeles Lakers. His previous experience with being a head coach in the NBA is zero. His previous experience of being a head coach anywhere, he coached some elementary kids, and that's about it. And he did play in the NBA, and a lot of former players have gone to be from being a former NBA player to being head coach, and he's just another one on the list. And so nobody should have a problem with this, and everybody should be happy about it because JJ Redick got this through his own hard work and dedication to the game. I don't know about all that, but how do y'all feel about JJ Redick being the next head coach of these Los Angeles Lakers?
Sean. The only one
That's what you
Sean,
know. I'm waiting on Sean because that's what the people came to see.
That is the one dude who seems to be real questionable.
It is. I'm very interested in what he has to say because this is not my team. I've said previously when we were talking about coaches becoming were former players becoming head coaches and they don't have previous experience. The history with that is currently not that great for the most part. You got Steve Kerr, but he was a GM first, and then he became a head coach. It was a whole thing, and he already had a ready-made team ready for him. So there's that. But other than that, I don't really particularly like it because you didn't really do the grind with that other players did, like Sam Cassell's still on being an assistant coach. He done been on coaching staffs on coaching staffs, and he ain't got a shot. And y'all felt like this guy is the better coach, the better fit for us instead of Sam Cassell, who's actually been grinding. But me personally, I don't like it. I don't like the JJ hire. I'm cool on all that. I'm cool on JJ being the head coach. I don't think that it's going to work personally. It may work. I'm just not going to be the guy to say that it's going to work. I will say it's probably not going to work. He might be a good head coach later on down the line, but it's going to be for somebody else. I don't think this is going to work with the LA Lakers, but I mean, we'll see. But y'all ain't really want to hear me talk. We want to bring Sean on in. Come to the table, sir. Go ahead. We would like to hear your opinion upon your Laker team being with JJ Redick as his head coach. I just saw you up on screen, so I know you're there. Don't be ashamed.
I ain't ducking no smoke. But first and foremost, I've been a Laker fan since all my life. Period, point blank. Ain't no switching up. It ain't no having no Eastern Conference team. None of that shit. It's just all Lakers. That's number
Mhm.
one. Like I always say, we always try to put up banners. Is this the guy to do so? Who knows? But something to what you were saying, Chris, is what I was going to kind of key in to say. It's a lot of guys first time coaching, like Tyrone Lue. It's a few people. Doc Rivers, his first time as a player, and these guys actually did pretty good. So I don't know what odds you was talking about.
Well,
Um,
but wait a minute. They were assistant coaches before they came head coaches. This dude ain't did no assistant coaching at all. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
talking about being a head coach. Period.
Okay, okay. Hey,
Now,
I
if
think
you
it's a
if you
difference.
know if you know basketball, you know basketball. I'm sure
Yeah.
us five can get together and probably coach a nice high school football or basketball team just because you know the game, right?
Mhm.
This man been around the game 30 plus years. You know what I'm saying? You got to also look at it on the business end. And I'm not saying all this to root for him. I ain't saying this to go against him. Me personally, I don't like the hire because I do believe there were better candidates out there. Like you said, Sam Cassell, Mark Jackson, Van Gundy. I wouldn't have got the ex head coach from Charlotte. What's his name? Borrego or something like that.
Borrego.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's garbage. I wouldn't have got him, but we could have got what's the name, son? I used to coach the Houston Rockets. Um, hey, I can't think of his name,
I
but
know who you're talking about.
it's a lot of people. Paul Silas' son. But
Yes.
there's a lot of good coaches out there, black, white, Chinese, whatever. But again, you got to look at your roster. You got to look at your star players and actually ask them what they like. That's just where we at with sports right now. So for me as a fan and to know basketball, it's not a good hire. Um, I hope he do well. I was more heated yesterday about this topic than I am today. It kind of like settled a little bit, like how gumbo is. Ingredients starting to marinate together. But I'm really like I'm at the point where I'm like at the drive-in. I got the seat back. I'm gonna just sit back and watch. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy for me. I'm looking at it at two sides of the coin. I'm looking at it one way, hey, we gonna do anything to appease to LeBron, let him go out happy. And I'm also looking at it like, damn, you gonna get this guy for his last hoorah? LeBron might have maybe a 2-year window to try to get him a chip. So it's like a fuck you, and then it's like here go a motherfucking parting gift at the same time. So I'm kind of on the fence on like which one is it they trying to do to my man. But JJ a cool guy, man. I've been watching him on ESPN for like the last 2-3 years. He's very knowledgeable. Now I ain't saying like guys like Big Perk, like, hey, yeah, Big Perk get him a head coaching job too, but that's what they doing, man. It's like anybody with a little bit of NBA knowledge, they giving the keys to the place. I mean, look at old buddy. I mean, it's a lot of people that don't really have like you were saying, like Sam Cassell resume. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We might be like, well, yeah, Sam Cassell been on some championship teams. He been around basketball 30 years, but we don't know his personality. He might have stepped on a few people's toes that we don't know in the front office. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of crazy. I mean, in anybody's workforce, you get skipped past so many years, something doesn't happen, bro. Something doesn't happen, or somebody they just probably don't like you. In LA like to get big name people. So I was kind of surprised on the hire. That's why I do lean towards more to appeasing LeBron to what he wanted. They try to say LeBron didn't talk to him till after. I think that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I think that's bullshit. And I actually, if I was Jeannie Buss, husband or somebody like that, I'll be looking for the future. What do AD want? You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely gonna be there longer than LeBron. So I would definitely see what AD wanted first and foremost. But that's my take, man. It is what it is. This man might only last a year. I don't know why they even got rid of the last two coaches, bro. Ham and what's his name was all right for me. But I get with Ham in the playoffs. But again, if you're looking at his resume, he got us to the Western Conference Finals. We lost against the defending champions. We still made the playoffs. But again, like I said at the beginning, we're used to hanging banners. So if we ain't even smelling the banner, I guess they're getting rid of motherfuckers.
Okay. Blair, what you got to say to that?
I think it's all hilarious, brother. I'm not mad at I'm not mad at him at all. Who you gonna hire? It ain't but a few names that's worth anything for real, for real. Most of those dudes aren't going anywhere. Anybody you really consider like a championship pedigree coach, those dudes got jobs and they locked in already. Like, you're gonna have to take a chance on somebody. That's all I'm saying. Like, Darvin Ham.
I mean, it could have been a college coach.
They tried. They went for the best college coach, and they're like, all right, fine. If we ain't gonna get him, we might as well get somebody else. Like, I don't care if it's real or fake, bro. I really don't. They made the report. So the report says, sources say it's real enough. He turned him down. He went back to school. He turned him down. Doesn't matter. He didn't do anything to build his program. None of that. He just said, I can't leave. I'm going to go help him win. I'm not mad at that, man. They talked about JJ the whole time. Like, JJ was one of the main dudes they were talking about.
That's what they wanted.
Huh?
That's who they wanted this whole time.
I feel like that's probably but they talked about Borrego and a couple of other dudes. But again, like, what young dude is making a splash that's like, that dude is the guy to go get? Like, none of these dudes, nobody really knows. They're not getting Udoka. He just went to Houston. Through all his stuff, you can tell he's a good coach because of what he's gotten out of the guys he's had the last two times he's coached. But that dude just got there. Who's the other one? Kerr ain't leaving. Ty Lue just signed a long-term deal. Like, all the dudes you think like are good coaches are already taken. So now, like, what's the difference between giving JJ and a college guy a chance? College dudes don't necessarily pan out in the league, period. So, like, why not? I understand that other people got kicked and cut and stepped over for him to get this job, but that happens every cycle.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's the way you interview, what they think of you. The dude has basketball shows. People think he knows what he's talking about when it comes to basketball. Do we know if he can actually coach other dudes? Who knows? But it seems like he understands what's going on in the game. Now, him saying championships is what it's supposed to be, he's supposed to say that. But we all know that LA is like a couple pieces away. But he got to say what he got to say, bro. Like, if you develop those dudes and they can show up at moments where you don't have to rely on LeBron as much, it's very possible that they can be a championship caliber team. That don't take much. Just playoffs make you a championship caliber team to a lot of people. But it's LA. They have unrealistic expectations to win every single year, just like some other franchises. Like, we should win every year. It doesn't happen, but they still expect to win every year, and they get mad when they don't. So there's a certain level of, like, I guess they like give it to him. They did say AD was really involved with the JJ hire, though. They said AD was involved and LeBron wasn't because he didn't want to be. Like that. Like, what's the name? What's his name said the same thing. Rob Pelinka said that he was like, AD was very involved because he wanted to be involved. So his opinion mattered. Like, we talked to him and everything. And then you get LeBron. He's like, LeBron really didn't want to be involved. He wanted to keep himself out and kind of do his own thing. So I'm not mad at the hire. Honestly, like, who else? Everybody thinks, I already told y'all, you probably won't ever see Mark Jackson again, bro. I'm telling you, you probably will never see Mark Jackson. I feel bad for the dude for just standing on what he stood on, which is why he's out the league in the first place, which is very unfortunate. But you probably won't ever see Mark Jackson. Doesn't matter who clamors for Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson's name never comes up when they talk about coaches. And the job he did with the Warriors, he didn't get them over the top, but he made those dudes turn into a good team. Like, he coached them up. They're never giving Mark Jackson another shot. Like, it's not happening. I hope it does, but it does not because that's not that's a league thing. That's not even an individual owner. That's a NBA has a problem with Mark Jackson, bro. It sucks because I think he is a good coach. I do believe point guards are better and are good at coaching because of, especially like a backup point guard, because that dude understands the role of a point guard. He also understands the role of a role player. Like he can see things that sometimes a star point guard can't, even though point guards are designed to run the team and run the game. So they should be looking at everything that happens. But like Sam Cassell, I don't even know if is Sam Cassell trying to get a head coaching job. We've never heard him say he wants a head coaching job. I ain't heard it. Have you heard it?
He's interviewed. I think he's interviewed for pretty much
like you never
all
hear
of
him
them.
say anything.
I ain't never heard him say it.
I've never heard him say
Right.
like he could just be looking for an assistant's job. He might not want to be a head coach. Like they just all of them don't want to be head coaches. They like coaching. I don't know if all of them are looking to be head coaches. But that again is about who you know. Your knowledge helps, but having certain relationships in place, that also helps.
That's true. That's true. Brianna, you have any thoughts on this?
Somebody, bro. I don't, huh?
Oh, nothing. I'll just go ahead and finish your thought.
Like they had to hire somebody, and I feel like Lakers' expectations are unrealistic. So it doesn't matter who you hire. If you don't win a championship, it's a bust. That's how Lakers feel. It's a bust if he don't win. Doesn't matter if they make it to the conference finals or the finals. It's a bust because the Lakers didn't win a ring. And now they're going to be super complaining because Boston got them beat by 1 ring. Like they're going to be stupid about it for the next few. We got to tie Boston. We got to get ahead of Boston. Like that stupid rivalry that's been going there. They're going to start acting crazy pretty soon because Boston got a new ring, bro. It's happening. It's coming.
So well, it's already happening.
I feel like JJ knows basketball, how that relates to people and like getting people to do and buy in. I don't know. I think that's a personality thing.
And I think that's that's a part of the experience part. Brianna, do you got any thoughts on JJ being the new head coach for the Lakers? Feel like it's a good hire, bad hire?
I don't care. I do think that it was a terrible hire because no matter who goes there, like Blair said, it's gonna be win or bust. Like if y'all ain't going, it's a bust. And I feel like they're gonna put it all on JJ. Bust is hard. But I wish him the best. I hope that he succeeds. I hope they give him at least 2 years. Just give him 2 years. That first year may not work out. Let's see what he made of the second year. I doubt it.
I mean, I feel you. I agree with you. I hope he succeeds.
Do you think the team buys into him as a head coach? Like if they don't buy in, it definitely does not work.
Yeah, it's not going to.
I think that they do.
If they all feel like, honestly, man, if they feel like dude know what he's talking about and he got a good plan and like, I feel like there should be buy-in. Like you can't help him by not buying in. There's no way he gets a shot if you don't buy in. But at the same time, they kind of like did the throw Ham under the bus periodically, just random Ham under the bus quotes, bro. And it's like, are y'all gonna be passive aggressive the same way? Like the whole passive aggressive thing to me is terrible, but they tend to lean that way now instead of just saying they piece. So like, I don't know. They don't buy in, it don't work.
Agreed.
Darius, say your piece, my brother. How you feel about JJ?
Well, I agree and disagree with a lot of stuff y'all said. I don't think it was a terrible hire. I ain't saying it was the best hire in the world. But if all these other coaches that y'all named was going to be so much better than him, why ain't nobody else hired him?
Fair. That's fair.
Sam Cassell done been on all these interviews. It wasn't just the Lakers that turned him down. Everybody turned this nigga down. I do think it does have to do with the coaching pool that's out. I think if Monty Williams gets fired 2 weeks earlier, we might revisit this. Yeah, go in the house. Yeah. But I think you probably revisit the situation if somebody like Monty is out there. I think the JJ hire had a lot to do with, He's probably a little more analytical. That's kind of more what the NBA is leaning towards nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
To play by the numbers. A guy that just played by the numbers just won the NBA championship. His team shot the most threes in the league. So they literally played it by the numbers. I don't feel like Darvin Ham was necessarily a scapegoat. I feel like we can go back to plenty of times in the season and we was like, what the fuck is Darvin Ham doing with this lineup?
Yeah. But they didn't support him. You know what I'm saying? Like there would be jabs at like what's going on.
I feel you. I don't necessarily think LA's view expectations right now are overinflated per se, exaggerated a little bit, but that's just because of the culture that they built. It's not like these dudes just ran off 3 or 4 championships and they like, oh yeah, and we is these blah blah blah. Shoot, they got the second most championships, and if you talking about modern NBA, the Celtics got the most championships, but the Lakers have been the most consistent. So I don't think it's necessarily a little exaggerated, not necessarily unrealistic, especially with the roster they got. Well, with the core pieces, I'm going to say that. Not with the whole roster, with the core pieces. You got a LeBron, even though he old, he's still giving you way more than expected. You got AD. Last year, he finally played real good. I feel like the player coaches relate to the players a lot better. And then being that Sam Cassell is so far removed, it could be that. I feel like the players might gel with JJ a little bit better on that. We'll see how the ego thing goes, you know. Somebody might feel like, hey, bro, shoot, I was better than you when you was playing, man. And I played against you, blah, 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 blah. But that go back to what you said, Blair. If he gonna be the head coach, you gotta buy in. And you're like, this your coach, this your boss. It don't matter what you did. I don't care if he was scoring 2 points a game, you either gonna buy in or not. And he is one of them dudes that people feel like in the moments where you was like, what is Darvin Ham looking at? You might feel like JJ could be looking at that a little better. He could put a little better lineup out there. He could draw a better play because he done been in more of them situations. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm assuming the approach is. I do know that they said that, yeah, LeBron was not really in the choosing like that. They said AD was very involved. So, hey, AD had to sign off on it, bro. I don't think if AD wouldn't have signed off on it, they wouldn't have hired him.
I don't think so, bro.
So, yeah, he had to show him something, man. I think it's going to be less of what JJ can do, and it's going to be up to the Lakers to put the roster together, right?
Yeah,
They really
I
gonna have
think-
to develop them dudes. That's just gonna have to work out, bro.
They just showed Darvin Ham. I ain't saying the dude was the worst coach, but if that was any other team with some other players, they ain't making the Western Conference Finals, I don't think. So I feel like they're trying to take advantage of the talent that they got right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think JJ can put them in a better position probably, but they're going to have to put the roster around AD and LeBron, bro. That's going to be the biggest thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I have the faith in Rob Pelinka because I think he should have been fired some years ago. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying I don't think he's a great GM. Period. So they've been looking in the wrong spot. They should have been firing the GM instead of the coach. That's what I'm saying. Period.
But even with that, bro, like here's the part of the problem. There is no Phil Jackson out there, dude. Like there is no Steve Kerr available, bro. Like it just those dudes aren't available. So
I understand, but you could get somebody else who's better than what you got. Anybody else, give somebody else a shot.
You can't say anybody is better, bro.
I feel like
if he not getting it done,
I feel like that's what the Lakers have done with the past 2 head coaches.
Well, I'm not talking about the head coaches. I'm talking about the GM.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
you
okay.
just
Yeah, I'm talking about the
talking
GM.
about
GM
that's
got to
all I was
go.
talking about was the head coaches. I'm talking
Oh
about the
no,
head
no,
Yeah, I
no,
coaches.
no.
thought you were
I'm talking
talking
about the
about
GM.
Ron
The
that.
Ron
GM
is
got to go.
probably on
I
his
understand
last
why
leg,
they.
bro. I can see him being on his last legs if this one don't kind of work out.
I think they'll probably
Who,
try to.
LeBron?
They'll try to probably spin it to where I want the players hired this coach and I ain't really get to hire out type of
He
thing.
ain't
I
gonna
think they're
say
gonna
that.
probably.
He can never say that as a GM, bro. It's not gonna be something he can say.
Well, he said it the last 2 times, so
That the players hired the coach.
he basically was saying that. Basically, that's what he was saying. Like this ain't really my hire. That's why people
You
ain't
gotta
looking at it.
remember, Rob Pelinka gonna say crazy shit because he kind of in a position where nobody can't really force his ass out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers ain't really wanted him to come in after what's the name, but it was just like it is what it is, bro. And Jeannie Buss is just like, man, I guess because I can't do all this shit.
She can't. She barely don't know how to evaluate talent like that. So that ain't her stick.
Exactly.
Jerry was really good at it. Apparently, she wasn't.
Jerry was the best at it. The best. But moving on, enough talking about the Lakers. We got to talk about another legendary franchise and the Dallas Cowboys and their quarterback, Dak Prescott. Sean's come up with some great topics today, man. The Dak Prescott contract. Should the Cowboys show the Brinks truck to Dak Prescott again? Is he deserving? What the question was, is Dak Prescott deserving of being the highest paid quarterback in the NFL? I leave it to you guys. The floor is open.
So did
Darius
something
instantly
happen? Did
says
Dak
no.
get a contract?
No,
Oh,
no. This thing, man. We knew it was gonna happen eventually. The shit is just getting out of control, bro. It's getting out of control. It's just like it went from, at least with quarterbacks are no longer getting paid to get the job done. Quarterbacks are getting paid just because, hey,
it's hard to
I'm
find a
next in
quarterback.
line. I'm
Right.
next in line, and now they feel like because I'm next in line, that just means, oh, I can reset the market because I had a good year. No, you having a good year means you deserve to get paid. It does not mean that you deserve to get paid the most in the league, bro. The people who deserve to get paid most in the league, either you number one at your position or you winning. Especially when it comes to quarterback, bro. You gotta be winning and not just regular season winning, at least making deep playoff runs. At least me personally, that's how I feel. Not saying, hey, whatever you getting right now, maybe you deserve to just keep getting that. Let's extend you. You keep making the same amount of money that you making because you doing the same
Stop
thing
trying to
that
get
you
a
was
raise
doing.
every year, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you doing the same thing that you was doing when the last time you got paid. And I feel like not even with Dak Prescott, this shit hit ahead for me with Trevor Lawrence, bro. It did.
No,
And
he wasn't feeling that.
I talk shit about quarterbacks all day if you're not on my team. But the niggas who get it done deserve to get paid. I understand this your franchise guy, but you can't pay this nigga more than D guys, bro. Like I can't sit here and be like, half of these dudes deserve this kind of money. And there's no way you can tell me a dude not that hasn't even been past the divisional round deserves this kind of money. I don't give a fuck if your team done been 12-5 for the past 3 years. Bro, when it's time for the rubber to meet the road, that's when you make them extra dollars. When you taking that next step, that's when you can ask for them extra dollars. Hey man, when we first got started, yeah, was barely out of the playoffs. Boom. All right, we lost in the first round. Boom. I done got us to a AFC NFC championship game. Oh shit, we need to pay this nigga, bro. Hell yeah. And this shit ain't did shit but go up since he got here. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Joe Burrow, he deserved to get paid, nigga, because the team ain't do nothing but get better since he got there. This nigga Patrick Mahomes deserved to get paid because his team got better when they got there. Jalen Hurts took his team to the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy done been to 2 NFC championships and took his team to a Super Bowl. This nigga Dak ain't took these niggas nowhere. Like I said, not saying he's not good, but do you deserve to be the highest paid quarterback? Fuck no. Not even close, bro. Get paid what you get paid right now. Extend him for the same amount of goddamn money.
I do feel, yeah. True. I do feel like, oh, go ahead.
I personally do feel everything you just said. I feel every morsel, but it has always been this way. I am next in line. I get to reset it, especially if I'm a quarterback. I do find it interesting, however, that when his contract is coming up and he's about to get paid again, that there's starting to be whispers about a quarterback
Salary cap.
salary cap.
Bruh, do y'all remember when I said
Find it interesting.
that these niggas just need to put quarterback on 2-year deals?
I remember when you said that.
Bro,
I also find it
2-year
interesting.
deals, bro.
We all know who they owner. Ain't Jerry Jones the ones that said that he wanted the salary cap in the NFL?
he the one that had it put in.
He had the one, right? Oh, okay. So now he got to pay his quarterback again because he ain't got no choice. Because if we keep it in the buck, he had a better year last year than Trevor Lawrence. He
Got a choice, bro. He got a choice.
That's not debatable.
That-
He does have a choice.
Dak Prescott was all pro last year.
All pro. He passed for 4,500 yards. He led the league in touchdown passes. He
This
only
is
had
probably
9
his best-
interceptions. His QB
best
rating was what?
season.
105.9. He balled out. Is it a coincidence that it's getting close to contract time and he balled out? No, there's no coincidence. He's doing his thing. I'm trying to get paid, and you gonna pay me because I'm next. Thank you, Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns. That's just what it is. Whether we like that shit or not, that's what it is. He deserves it.
Nobody has gotten a Deshaun Watson contract since Deshaun Watson. Nobody.
No, but the money went up.
Everybody, they
exponentially
didn't
up.
got the get. Nobody's guaranteed.
Not
made it
the
to his guarantee
guarantees.
yet either.
Not the guarantees. I'm just saying the money, period, amongst quarterbacks. Like when he
See,
got
here's
that
the thing.
contract,
Cleveland,
it was nuts.
it's situational, bro. So like you
I
understood why
understand.
Cleveland played Deshaun Watson because they have not had a quarterback in ever, bro.
Because
And they had a good
they
team.
felt like they didn't.
They never had a great quarterback, which is why I understand Cleveland. The problem with the whole
Have a great quarterback.
is the number has gotten to the point where it ruins the team.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
But it's
ruining
always-
the team.
But the thing of it is, it's always been this way.
Bro.
Yes, it has, Blair. It's always been this way. Since
know,
they
I
gotta
get
disagree with you on that one.
Quarterbacks
Wait,
always get
wait,
paid way
wait.
more than everybody else.
That is true.
So here's the deal. It depends on the person. So every quarterback has not reset the market every time they sign. Because Tom never signed those deals.
not every time.
Like Tom
No.
never signed those super crazy deals.
But that's his fault.
He signed team friend. You're talking about like it was his fault, but he also won and is considered the greatest quarterback ever. Even though Peyton got paid, bro, he didn't cripple the team. Like these numbers are crippling the team now. Even Pat realizes I can't get paid $52 million a year, bro. This is not good for our team. But they're going to find a way to pay him. And most of these dudes are trying to get paid, which I totally understand.
But this is the thing.
Huh?
The thing that I'm saying is, nah, bro, it's up to the team to tell these niggas no.
I agree. So here's the thing. That's what it is. It's turned into so much like these dudes are in charge. I'm like, man, let that dude go. If the best he could get us was like the first round of the playoffs and we get an exit every time, let that dude go, bro. Like, you've had enough. There's a sample size. Watch his. If he doesn't get, you had him for 10 years. He ain't did it in 10 years. It's time. Like, if it was 10 years on any other position, you would just let that go and move on. And I understand Dallas's situation because Dallas is how Dallas is. But at the same time, bro, everybody can't reset the number. They don't even have the stats to reset the number, bro. Like,
that's the only problem I got with it. I ain't saying that these dudes, if your quarterback is the best player on your team, I'm not saying don't pay a nigga a whole lot of money.
Don't pay him $72 million, bro, and you can't pay nobody else.
You give this nigga Trevor Lawrence all this money, and you talk about, well, he got a playoff win. You forgot he only played one half of good football. This nigga still threw 4 interceptions in the fucking playoff game.
I agree with y'all there.
Everybody don't deserve it.
But also, from Dak Prescott's point of view, okay, you gonna let me go? I'm gonna slide on over here to the Giants because I know they're gonna pay me what I want.
And I
you
ain't saying, we always gonna be for the player. Yes,
there's always a dumb team out there that'll overpay for a player.
Get as much money as you can. But guess what? It don't mean that you deserve to reset the market.
You're right. But this
all
pro quarterback.
You can't keep resetting the market, bro. Like, at some point, the market is going to be tapped out and your team is going to fail. Like, it's going to affect the team.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Because now, you think about it, Chris. Think about it. You just got done paying a quarterback, and now you got to pay a high-profile receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dallas in a worse situation than you. They got to pick 2 out of the 3. Because they ain't going to
can't afford to pay everybody. Exactly.
Yeah, everybody can't get paid. And my thing is, I understand, but it has always been like this. So I'm not mad at it. I understand why he wants his money, and I get it. More power to him. Get your bread, bro. You were just all pro. As much as people talk about you and tell you that talk about that you suck and you don't win and everything, okay, that's cool. That's fair. Those are fair criticisms. But bro, you was all pro. Get your money, dog. If you want to reset the market, if he play like that again, let him play like that again and let him just win one playoff game. Oh, nigga, you got what you gonna do if you Dallas? Are you gonna start all over? Jerry Jones ain't gonna want to start all over. He like 95 years old.
He ain't winning with that team anyway, so it don't matter.
You ain't gotta reset the market.
He ain't gotta reset the market, but he wants to. This dude wants to.
It does not matter.
Okay.
Somebody got to be willing to pay it, bro.
Yes, and somebody is going to be willing to pay it. Is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if Dallas don't pay him. You mean to tell me that the Giants ain't going to let him walk?
That's not true. There's no guarantees.
Not for $60 million.
You think this man can't go somewhere else and get paid like that?
Yes.
The Browns was just so desperate that they had to pay Deshaun Watson.
That's just the Browns.
Everybody wants a QB.
Chris, every other team in the league was so pissed. They was like, we not doing that. We ain't giving out no Deshaun Watson contracts again, bro.
This is the thing.
They still paying that high ass number.
But this is the thing, Chris. This is what we're saying. He go to New York and get paid that high ass number. He ain't gonna win half the games that he won in Dallas.
You right. But he still get paid. And that's all he want. That's what I'm saying. He don't give a shit. I want my money. I got my ankle tore up for y'all.
That sounds
I
good.
want my money.
Somebody has to want to pay that, bro. Somebody has to want to pay him that much money.
Thing, y'all,
the most leverage you have is with your team.
You know
with
what?
Your team.
You're right.
Your team that
you're right.
You didn't put the work in. Those are the ones that nobody in the league, nobody else in the league thinks Dak is worth that much money.
I feel what you're saying.
All them anonymous sources and anonymous front office dudes like, I'm not paying Dak that much money. Why is he worth it? Just because
lying through their goddamn teeth. They ain't got no quarterback. Them motherfuckers will pay whatever that nigga say he wanted to be. They will. They just paid Kirk Cousins all that motherfucking money with a busted ass fucking whistling. Come
Teams
on, man.
don't
are
get
You
about
mean to tell me
Kirk.
they ain't gonna
Kirk
pay
never
this
Hold
got-
nigga?
on,
Kirk-
hold
And
on,
we
Kirk
know
never
Chris.
got
that,
Hold
this
on,
and
money,
we
Chris.
though,
know
bro.
for a fact that Kirk Cousins can't get
Chris.
anything.
Your
We
ass,
know
Kirk
for a
boy.
never
fact.
reset the
Come on,
market.
Hold
y'all.
on.
Kirk
And
never
y'all.
reset the market,
Hold
Chris.
on.
He never
It doesn't
reset the
matter,
market.
but he
Hold
still
on.
got his
Hold
money.
on.
You're
I'm
not.
People
not
are
saying
not.
he got to reset the market, but if he,
No,
Hold
Kirk,
this
on.
dude is
Kirk
all
got
pro.
Hold
he
on.
got
Hold
reasonably
on.
compensated, bro.
But this dude is all pro. If he is
Oh,
all pro
Kirk
again,
Cousins has been
what are
all
you
pro,
gonna
Chris.
do?
bro.
You mean to tell me he's
Chris.
not gonna be able to
Cousins
reset the
has been
market?
all pro, Chris.
Chris.
Kirk Cousins has
Chris.
been all pro, Chris.
Chris. Nobody is going to mortgage their team to pay Dak Prescott.
You're
A
not.
team of more. A team of more.
is
Hold
all
on. Hold
pro.
on. Hold on. Hold on. A
Y'all
team of
tripping.
more. A team will mortgage their team for a nigga like Patrick Mahomes, who done won 3 Super Bowls and been the four. A team might mortgage their team for Lamar Jackson, who got 2 MVPs. You need some You need some good credibility. All these dudes got all pros too. That's why these niggas, like Blair said, most of the time when they get them stupid contracts, they sign it back to the team that drafted them. Ain't nobody just handing these niggas this stupid money. Because he ain't gonna be worth it. This
Bro,
nigga
it
Dak
ain't.
Prescott,
It ain't.
this nigga Dak Prescott could have been on arguably for the past 2 years, arguably top 3 rosters in the NFL. And this nigga can't get past the divisional round. And you want me to mortgage my team and give you 60 million a year and like you gonna make my team better? No.
Nah, bro, you didn't have that chance. You didn't have
You
that
right.
chance to show that
You
stage.
right. And you know what your fans gonna say if you ain't got no quarterback and Dak Prescott sitting out there, you ain't trying to win.
You sound
That's
crazy.
exactly
bro.
what's going to happen.
You
And
sound
y'all know
crazy.
it's true. Y'all know it's
You
true.
You
I don't know
sound
why
crazy.
y'all acting like it's not. Y'all know it's
Sound
true.
crazy.
If that man is being a free agent right now, you know it's true. If bruh, you know it's true. If I don't want to speak
know
ill
why?
on nobody. let's say the
that's not
Browns.
real.
Wait a minute. Yes, it
What
is.
we're
Yes,
saying
it
is
is. What I'm saying
they're
is
not gonna give him 60
I
million.
understand. I
And
understand
hold on,
what you're
Chris.
saying.
And hold on, Chris. If he doesn't perform, then all it do is prove me and Blair right that he wasn't worth the 60 million.
I'm not telling you that he gonna be all pro. I'm telling you that who the hell else are they gonna pay? If let's say Deshaun
They have
Watson,
multiple other
Wait a
bodies
minute.
on that team they need to pay.
Now, listen, if let's say Deshaun Watson has a career, say he had a pretty good season and he have a career-ending injury, knock on wood that none of that shit ever happens, right? And they need a quarterback. What would but the Browns know that we are QB away or something kind of away, right? You mean to tell me the thirsty ass Browns ain't gonna go up to Dak Prescott? Let's say he just he got the Pro Bowl list or whatever. You mean to tell me that these niggas ain't gonna walk up to these niggas and be like, "Hey man, what you want? I got you."
When would Cleveland do this? After they got
They
rid
just
of
did
Deshaun?
it. They
You're
just
not
did
listening.
it, Blair. That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
Teams
Chris.
will pay that
When
shit.
that was
They will
Cleveland.
pay.
That was specifically Cleveland. And why would
wait a
dude?
minute.
There's 2 years
The
left on
Atlanta
Deshaun
Falcons just
Watson's
paid
contract. Why would Cleveland pick
a
up
dude with a
Dak
bad
Prescott?
Achilles at 40.
Why would Cleveland pick up Dak Prescott? They have a quarterback. It's called Deshaun Watson. You think they're about to
You
pick
did not
somebody else up?
Listen to the scenario I
No,
just
bro.
gave you,
You're
sir.
saying
The scenario I gave you is that
if Cleveland didn't have a quarterback, they
Correct.
have one. Take the worst franchise with a bad quarterback history out of it. Who else is paying that much money? Everybody said Deshaun Watson didn't deserve it when he got it. Every
Of course,
other
because he
team
had-
was like, I'm not doing that.
Wait a minute.
I'm not doing that.
Let's
No way am
be
I
real.
doing that.
Let's be real. If he didn't have the allegations, they would have paid him that kind of money.
Yeah,
Would
there
they
was,
not
there
have?
was 3 teams that was still there were
Would they
3
not
teams.
have it? If
There were
he didn't
3
do the dumb
teams.
shit
There
with
were
the
3 teams
masseuses,
that
they
wanted
wouldn't
him.
give him that kind of money.
They were the only 3 teams that were willing to pay that fully guaranteed.
That's what I'm saying.
money,
His
bro.
team would have paid that kind of money. He still would have reset the market. Now, it might not have been
Deshaun
all that
Watson,
kind of guarantee.
They don't think Deshaun Watson and Dak Prescott were the same dude at that time.
But if this dude is, what I'm saying is, there's an all-pro quarterback. He was all pro, and he is in free agency right now. You mean to tell me the Atlanta Falcons, who just paid Kirk Cousins with a bad with no fucking ACL or whatever he fucking tore up, all that
Did they
motherfucking
pay
money
Kirk
at 40
Cousins
years old.
$150
You
million
mean to tell me
over
they ain't
3
gonna pay
years?
Dak Prescott whatever he wants?
Did
They
they
gonna
pay
keep
Kirk
him
Cousins
good.
$150 million over 3 years? No.
And
No.
he's old with a bad wheel.
But they
And they
never
paid him dope.
paid
And
him,
they never won
bro.
shit.
Guess
Just like
what,
this
Chris?
nigga.
Just
That's
like
what
Guess
I'm
what, Chris?
saying.
So why are you
Guess what,
trying?
They're
Chris?
gonna do it.
Kirk Cousins
Guess what,
takes
Chris?
reasonable
Hold on.
contracts, Chris.
Hold
They
on. Listen to what you said. Listen to what you said. Kirk Cousins ain't never won shit just like this nigga. This is why Kirk Cousins stayed where for so long? With the same fucking team in Minnesota. Because
Yes, but
nobody
they
else was
paid
going to
him.
pay him no bullshit.
But they never paid him an exorbitant amount of money,
Exactly.
bro.
My
He
man,
never got paid the top money. All his money was just guaranteed. So I'm saying you got to
All
make
right,
a
dog.
choice. Why
You
would you
gon-
pay Dak Prescott $60 million? Dude has not won. I'm not paying you 60 if you ain't won a chip. You can't show me a ring from somewhere. Why am I paying you $60 million a year?
the only place you getting that kind of money is from the
Is your
team that
home
drafted
team.
you. Yeah. That's why
If
these
your
dudes is
home
getting
team
this
has said
money.
nah.
None of these dudes is leaving their team and getting this money. None of them.
I feel what you're
That ain't
saying,
even young, bro.
but he gonna get paid no matter what.
He's going to
He
get
gonna
paid.
get.
He's
He
gonna
not.
get
He
paid.
not gonna get.
Millions.
He gonna
Dallas
get paid big time money.
If Dallas doesn't reset the market for him, he's not gonna reset the market.
Okay.
You can't reset the market every year, bro. It
Yeah,
ain't happening.
because at that point the leverage out of his hand. What you mean? The team that you was on needed a quarterback and didn't want to pay you.
I understand what you're saying.
If Dallas don't,
But
give
that
him
doesn't mean
money,
somebody else ain't
nobody
gonna
in
be
the
willing
league
to.
gives him that money. Name one team that he's gonna go to
There-
and be like,
any
they
team without
they're
a quarterback.
away. A quarterback away.
Any team without a quarterback that desperately wants one or needs
He ain't
one.
Tom Brady, bro.
What you mean? He ain't gotta be Tom Brady. They still gonna pay him. We see nigga Trevor Lawrence just got all that money. Come on, bro.
not paying
I
him.
understand that
From the
still
team
on the same
that
team,
That
but
was
what I'm saying is
Jacksonville.
niggas is gonna pay it.
That was in Jacksonville, bro. Wasn't nobody else trying to pay
And
Trevor
niggas is
Lawrence.
still gonna pay it. That's
Even
all I'm
even
saying.
even this nigga Daniel Jones got paid by the team that drafted him because nobody else was gonna pay this nigga.
And
You
he
know
did
why?
not try to reset the market. He took his little 40 mil and went about his business.
Nobody was gonna pay this nigga.
Bruh, sometimes you just
Nobody.
need to get paid.
I gotta
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, bruh. Just get paid.
Yeah,
Sean,
it just,
Sean, Brianna, how y'all feel about this? Because
I'll let
we
the
been
ladies
calling-
go first.
Brianna said, "I don't give a damn."
I do not. Don't care. I don't care.
Don't care.
I'm telling you, he ain't
Go ahead,
reset
John.
shit.
Prescott ain't
Fair.
reset the market, bro.
I say this about Dak, bro. Do he deserve his money? Yeah. Not going off no color once again. I don't want to take no money from no man, no woman. You know what I'm saying? If you deserve it, you deserve it. Do he need to reset the market? Hell nah. Jerry Jones is a flamboyant guy, but at the end of the day, he about business. That shit don't make sense to let him reset the market like that. It wouldn't make financial sense with his wide receivers at all. So he would lose more by giving Dak that bread. You know what I'm saying? And
They got
even
a
if
bunch
they
of
did
all
be
pro from the
signed,
Cowboys.
only way that would make sense, in my opinion, is if there was a quarterback controversy. Like if he had somebody really on his heels and he had to pick one or two to make happy, you know what I'm saying? I get it, but ideally, he's not gonna make that money nowhere else, man. He should just take what he get and keep it moving. He might have to do what Daniel Jones did, to be honest with you. Now, I do see your point, Chris. Can he go somewhere else and get paid? Yeah, it's a few teams out there that we can't say he can't start over. I think he's better than Geno Smith. I know he can start at Seattle. I'm pretty sure he can start at Tennessee. Shit, it's probably about 5 or 6 teams. New York.
Wouldn't pay him in Seattle.
But exactly, he would not get no $60 million. But I do think he will get Daniel Jones type money.
40
I do
mil
think
a
he'll
year.
get about
What,
40,
48 now
between
or
40 and
45 or
42
something?
million dollars. And honestly, that will probably help them a lot because they are a playoff contender team. But I just feel bad for him. Dak, he's very limited, bro. He's not that dude to really take you to the show like that, and he has proven it over and over again. You done built everybody around him. He has no excuse. You done had number one defenses. You done had number one O lines. You done had the best running back for a year in the
Bro, they
league.
get the most dudes in the Pro Bowl like every year.
Exactly. I mean, you can't have
Come
a
on,
dude
man.
breaking records on interception, meaning you getting the ball in your hands back on offense, and y'all still not winning the shit, man. And at one point in time, within those 10 years, the NFC was trash. So you had
And
plenty of chances to win that shit. So I do the tell of the tape. So I'm agreeing with you and disagreeing in the sense to where I don't believe he deserves $60 million. I don't believe he deserves top 5 pay. Will I be surprised if he get it? Hell nah, because that's just the way the game is right now. But they gonna blow that shit up. If he get paid that type of money, it's over for Dallas for like the next 5 to 10 years.
and I think the biggest thing is it'd be different if this was his first contract. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Like Trevor Lawrence, this is his first big contract. If he don't perform, we don't expect this nigga to get money like
Get
that
another
again.
one.
Joe Burrow, that's his first big contract. Dak has already gotten the
The
stupid
big contract, bro.
Yeah, he already got the super stupid contract. So I don't think it's just right now, yeah, you can't mortgage your team like that to win. I feel what you're saying, Chris, but I don't do he deserve what he getting right now? Yes. Do he deserve more? No.
No, and I agree that he does not deserve to be the highest paid quarterback. But how these niggas is paying these niggas? Trevor Lawrence should not be one of the top 2
I agree.
quarterbacks to be the highest paid in the NFL. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking nuts. You got to be out your goddamn mind. And what I'm saying is this dude outplayed him. He's second team all pro. So what you gonna do? You gonna pay the
And see,
number, or you gonna
but-
float out
I
there?
wouldn't
We gonna
pay
get
that
this
number,
new
bro.
salary
But
cap for
also-
I get it,
quarterbacks
Chris. I
and
get it.
shit.
they're also in 2 different situations. Dak,
Yeah.
like I said, Dak has already been paid. If Dak would have been in Jacksonville playing the same way he played in Dallas, we would have felt like Dak deserved more of that money than Trevor Lawrence did.
I agree.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But shit, it's just where he's at now. All right, we paid you the big money, and then he's really been the same nigga. Technically, like regular season, he got some more accolades, but you're no farther than you were when he signed this contract.
4 years ago when he
Right.
resigned.
Yes.
And he
This
only
nigga
got the
Patrick-
money because they didn't want to pay him then. And they only paid him because he got hurt. And they super sucked. So you're like,
Yeah.
well, at least you got to pay that.
Yeah.
Hey.
But
Now, yes, this nigga needed to do what Mahomes did. Mahomes signed his contract. They was like, all right, we'll give you 10 years. Like, I don't need that long. Let me cash out real quick. Boom, boom, back to back. And now, hey, when it's time to pay this nigga $60 million, nigga be like, shit, might well sign that motherfucker. Shit, we set already. Mahomes got these niggas so live, they ready to move to a new state, nigga. Fuck you talking about? They moving to the other Kansas City. Talking about.
Mhm.
That's the type of shit you got to do that's the type of shit you need to have to do to reset the market, bro.
And I agree with you, but yet that is not what's happening. I'm just going off of what they
So,
showing me was
I
happening.
feel like the dudes who got the crazy number checks were like rookies, bro. Everybody coming off their rookie deal. They trying to lock them down for the future. They've had Dak for like 12 years or 10 years. You've seen what you going to get out of Dak, bro. It's not like he about to take another leap in the next couple of years.
Nope.
No, they're banking on these dudes that they signed, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, even Lamar Jackson.
they're young enough, they're expecting something different from them. They're expecting another level or something like that. Lamar, MVP twice. Got to pay that dude, very important to your team. Justin Herbert. We think Justin Herbert is really good. We thought he had a really
It's crazy.
we think he's a good, really bad coach. We thought his coach was trash, but we thought he was a good quarterback. He just needed a coach. Joe Burrow had to take them dudes to the Super Bowl and then get hurt, and they be sorry. And then get hurt again, and they be sorry, and then they paid him. And Joe Burrow been hurt like 3 seasons out of 5, and they still paid him because he took him to the Super Bowl. So it's about what the future looks like. Dak Prescott is not a future quarterback. Everybody said you got to pay Dak that first. Like, you got to pay it. You got to see what he turns. Is he a $60 million quarterback?
Hell no.
He has done. If he won this year, if they won this year and he just rode it through, bro, then that's quite possible they could get it. But if that's not the case, it's not. That ain't it, man.
And I agree with you. If you don't want to pay, go ahead. Enjoy being ass cheeks again until you get a new one. That's all I'm saying. And but then at the same time,
Dallas sells out all the time.
Shut the fuck up.
Dallas sells out all the time. It does not matter if they suck. Everybody
I'm
likes
just
talking
saying
about Dallas anyway, bro.
I'm just
They're
saying.
gonna suck.
Darius has something. He has
Does
breaking
not
news.
puts them over the hump. They have other players that are better than any other player there, bro.
Hey,
What's the breaking news?
my bad, man. It just came across my phone. I'm sorry. So, as y'all know, we in the middle of NBA free agency. The Knicks are sending Bojan Bogdanovic and picks to the Nets for Mikal Bridges.
I seen it too.
That's all right.
Okay, Mikal.
So, hold on. So, question on that. Question on that breaking news then. Are y'all gonna keep OG then?
And Anunoby already opted out.
But they said he opted out just so
They could sign a new contract.
Yeah, so we can sign a new contract. Because to get him, we just took on the contract that he had. So it's more.
That's what I'm about to say. They both
restructure thing.
defensive players.
But I feel like this is a ploy for a bigger move.
Create his own shot, though.
I think so. I think that I agree with that too. In order to get some more trade assets to get possibly PG or somebody, because that's trading away some shooting, and I don't think they really want to do that. But
we'll let Anunoby walk to sign PG.
Yeah, of course. So that's interesting. That's interesting. But last topic of today, since we was already on, with our breaking news to the NBA. NBA draft, man. NBA draft is coming up, man. I mean, it's very, very close. It's coming up. I think it's this week. Are you guys excited for the draft? Yay! It's going to be in prime time for the very first time. It's going to be separate days. So it's going to be day 1, and then day 2 is on another day. So are you guys revved up like the NFL draft? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
No.
No?
Bro, I don't care about the NFL draft like that.
What? Yeah, I mean, you're an anomaly.
We're talking about pro sports.
Yeah, you're an anomaly.
Pro games.
Yeah, you're an anomaly. Most people care about the NFL draft because we're sickos. I'm a sicko.
That's not a sicko to me.
I'm a sicko.
Hopes never die.
I'm a sicko for watching the NFL draft. And I watched the NBA draft, but I would say probably for the first time in some years, I really don't know anybody in this draft, bro. That's supposed to be that I feel like, he could be a dog. I don't know. I'm not excited. And this is gonna be the first one that's gonna be in prime time on different days, like it's the NFL draft. Like, do you know of anybody, Sean?
I know of a few guys, man. Like the center from UConn. I know I'm terrible with names, but start with a C. Clinigan or something like that.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't
they got
matter.
a guard. They got a guard too that's really nice.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
it's a few guys
Castle.
out there, I'm interested in. But what's so wild to me in this draft, it's like the MLB, man. It's like foreign guys have taken over. And we had this discussion a little bit earlier, and I was going to just dive into it. It's just the way the game is now, and it was kind of exposed with the Dallas Mavericks, man. You don't have to play defense to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? It's wild because it's just we're playing their game. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the NBA has grown so fast, and over the last 30 years, thanks to Mike, Kobe, Magic, a few dudes. But going overseas and it's just magnetic to different countries and people are gaining interest in the NBA to where we're really focusing on those popularity countries, you know what I'm saying, just to build our fan base, but it's taking away what we grew up on, like not necessarily grew up on, but our foundation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the bad boys will never be a bad boys again, ever. You know what I'm saying? You can barely whisper in somebody's ear. You can't even talk to the referees no more without getting attacked. Female and regular NBA. You can't voice your opinion. You can't bump a dude. You can't do nothing crazy. I remember Dennis Rodman wearing makeup and contacts and all types of crazy shit just to get in the motherfucker's head. It's just so wild now. Like defensive players are far few in between. And we're really drafting guys like 7 foot tall and they shooting threes like Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that it's not good far as the skill set. I'm just saying it's not good far as it's just Olin. Everybody just drive onto the lane. Hey, how you doing? You know, so it's like a toll. You know what I mean? It's just I don't like how the game is really being played. So me actually, like, and I know y'all heard me say this a lot. I don't sit and watch every night games just for the simple fact if I know if it's an offensive versus defensive team, I'll watch that. But offense versus offense, I think that's just shitty to me. A lot of people like to see a lot of points and stuff like that. I like to see people playing good defense. I like to see, the whole fundamentals of basketball. And I think that's getting a lot of shit taken away from, especially again, not blaming all the foreigners, but a lot of these foreigners just don't play no defense. And if you look at the mock draft, the draft is tomorrow night. But if you look at the mock draft, most of the lottery picks are all foreigners.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I do think in the rule changes that helps um, offensive players and offensive players from overseas succeed, offensive players that's from here succeed. I do think in the rule changes and how they call the game and how the game is played, we lose a lot of the essence of what basketball we grew up of watching basketball was, which was, you know, you'll take an elbow here, you know what I'm saying, you get foul hard, you get up, you talk some shit, y'all act like y'all was about to fight, but y'all really wasn't. Y'all were just talking shit type of thing.
Right.
You don't really have that kind of um mentality in today's game. It's more of a scoring. That's it. I don't play no defense, except for a few players here and there that's playing. And I
Yeah,
think
few.
there's a few. I think part of that is now that the players that are being looked up to, they at this point they either A can't play defense in a consistent basis as hard as they used to because they old, which is like a LeBron or KD or Steph. Like it's harder for them to play defense like that on a consistent basis if they ever did at all. And then you only get to highlight the offense, and that's the only thing that you really even see. Like when you watch ESPN, they don't really show defensive highlights in NBA games no more like that. They only show the offensive highlights. Oh, he got shook up. Oh, he got dunked on. And that's pretty much it. That's going to be
The
all
hardest
that they
none of these
show.
dudes know how to dribble. Everybody's carrying,
I
bro.
mean,
Everybody traveling.
I feel like
Yeah.
I agree with you in
I'm not
them
gonna
losing
let y'all
the essence of
go.
what y'all talking about.
I'm not gonna let
But-
y'all sit there and act like 70 to 85 games was good to watch. I'm not gonna. Y'all didn't want to watch them games either, bro. Those games are slow and boring. Like nobody. The reason they sped the game up, nobody wants to see a 75 to 80 game, bro. Every game. Nobody wants to see that for every basketball.
But
game.
nobody wants to
Don't-
see a 140, 145 game either. Like,
No,
Where's the
That's how the All-Star
that's the
game is
3-point.
getting
But
trashed
they
right
opened
now.
up the
And that's
offense.
exactly.
The 3-point thing had nothing to do with the points, bro. That's just they started shooting those for statistics. But
it
you don't
feels
want to see
non-competitive.
a 75 to 80 game. You don't want to watch that. That game is
I
boring.
do, because
That
it
game is
feels
boring.
competitive.
That
It
game
feels
is
competitive.
boring.
It feels like they not
If that was the case, why were the Spurs not popular, bro?
What you
Tim
mean?
Duncan
Well,
was one of the
I was
most
watching the Spurs. I don't give a damn what other people
You're not
do.
listening. You're not listening. Tim Duncan
listening.
was one of the most consistent players in basketball. The
one
Spurs
of the
had
greatest.
some of the lowest ratings in basketball. People don't want it. Doesn't matter.
But he had a potato
Playoffs.
chip
They
personality
don't
though.
want
He
to
was
see that
stale to the motherfucker.
game, bro. That's why they let him be more tough during the playoffs than during the regular season.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what you and Sean sound like. You and Sean sound like the old niggas before y'all.
Oh
No.
Y'all
Listen to what
do.
I'm saying.
Y'all sound like y'all
Listen to
yelling,
what I'm
"Get off my
saying.
lawn!" I remember when I had to walk uphill both ways in the snow to school.
Listen
But
to
that-
what I'm saying.
What I'm
Hold
saying,
on,
they don't
hold
feel like
on,
they. I
Chris.
don't feel like they
Hold
compete.
on, Chris. Listen to what I'm saying.
Watch those
I
games.
know what you're saying.
Nobody liked
And
those
you,
games.
partially, you're right.
Guess what? The game has evolved. This is just what it has evolved into. Guess what? The dudes that love the 90s and early 2000s, guess what? The old dudes didn't like that. They liked it when it was just one super tall dude scoring all the points. And you could only dribble with your right hand. And it wasn't no 3-point line.
Come
and
on,
all
man.
of this stuff.
Come
The
on, bro.
the game has just evolved. I don't think the game is less watered down. It's like when something else, when one thing rises, something else has to take a little hit. They're putting a little less emphasis on defense, but these are the most skillful players you have ever seen in your life, all in the NBA at one time.
Also, you talking about highlights,
Easily.
bro? They literally show highlights of steals, blocks, dunks, and 3-pointers. That's everything they've been showing the whole time. Those are the exciting plays. Nobody wants to just
Yes.
watch somebody
Your
up
Chris,
the 94 50.
Chris, your favorite player has a unfathomable list of just chase down blocks.
Mm-hmm.
He is arguably the great.
Don't they show those
greatest
all the
block
time,
in
right? They show
NBA
those all the
history.
time.
They
I
show
see
them
those on
shit all
YouTube.
the time. They show that shit all the time. It's just now dudes are so skilled. They had to give somewhere. That's why niggas be carrying. Why? Because they done learned these crazy moves and stuff. Hey, yeah, that shit is gonna be hard to stand in front of. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to stand in front of a lot of that shit. But all of these dudes are more skillful. Your big dude no longer. Guess what? Your big dude can shoot threes. He can still block shit. He can still get you 12 rebounds. This nigga has technically added to his repertoire. Everybody's become more skillful. I think it's just the evolution of the game. I don't think I don't think we losing the essence of what basketball is. Because the essence of what basketball is the niggas with the most points win the game. And the way you get the most points is by putting that bitch in the bucket.
But that's why you always see the scores for the playoffs go down, bro. They want people to watch the games. Low scoring games, people don't watch. Same thing in football. A low scoring game here or there is cool. If every week the score was
No. We can't compare it.
That's why they open
Yeah,
up
we no. We're not
That's
doing. We're
why
not
they
gonna do that.
open the rules
different.
up, bro. I'm just telling you. They want casual
I
people.
get what you're saying, but
Casual people don't care about fundamental nothing. They care
a
about
lot of the
fun.
stuff, and think about it, Chris. A lot of the stuff that you feel like, oh yeah, back then that they was letting go, Ain't no way you letting that shit fly, bro. Come on, man. You look at some of that
Oh, yeah,
shit now, and you like,
It was
I
egregious,
understand, but
bro.
it
It was
feels
let me
egregious.
jump in here, man. Hold on.
it
So
feels
this is like,
uncompetitive.
hold on, Chris. This is the shit I be talking about. This just like since he used football, this is like Monopoly or Spades or something. So at your house, it's different kind of Monopoly rules, but at my house, it's different kind of Monopoly rules. The thing is, the NBA was set up on certain type of rules. So if you a carry is a fucking carry. I don't care if you got the best skill set in the whole world. You come down the motherfucking thing and you dribbling. I done see now those highlights is on there too. When Russell Wilson and I mean not Russell Wilson, Westbrook, but
Westbrook.
these niggas was walking with the ball and shit. Nigga, call that shit. That shit. I don't give a fuck if it was today or 40 years ago. A travel is a travel. So yes, I want to see you put
Oh,
the ball in the hole, but
they
I don't
don't
want to see
call
you walking
travels
from
the
the
same,
half
bro.
court line all the way to the damn bucket with the damn ball. That shit just stupid. You can have the most skills in the world. That you still got to go with the rules, man. So true indeed, some shit gonna get cut out. People want to see people score. I get that. That's the whole identity. But all I'm saying, I ain't saying just on defense. I want to see the whole foundation. If you mom and dad and y'all both whoop y'all kids, and now today, tomorrow, y'all ain't gonna whoop them motherfuckers, I'm gonna look at y'all like y'all crazy. Shit, what happened yesterday? Shit, let's keep it all the way consistent. Yes, times do change. Times do change. But the basics, the foundation of the game, a travel is a fucking travel. You can take away certain shit like goaltending. I get that. The Jordan rules, all that, even the hack and shack, I get that shit. That was just ridiculous. But basic dribbling the ball, that, you might as well just motherfucking walk outside out of bounds then if we ain't gonna call no rules. Like we gotta keep it some shit gotta be simple and universal. We started this shit. We go over there and we tear their ass up in the Olympics, but we still
hold
playing
on.
by
Hold
they
on,
standards.
niggas. That shit didn't start because of them
My
niggas.
shit, man.
Definitely didn't.
Did you forget that Allen Iverson used to bring the ball
No,
all
I
the
ain't
way
saying
up
it
here in
started
our
just
head?
because of them. No, only thing I said on the foreign people was that they don't play good defense. I mean, you got a few like Giannis, a few of them, but the majority of them don't play defense. I was
But
talking about far as rules changing and things evolving. We can evolve as much as we want, but we got to still stick to the rules. That's
Yeah,
all
they
I was
just
saying. I like how
the
they
rules are
going.
what they call interpretation, bro. That's why they tend to send out videos and talk about what they're going to focus on in any given year or what they're going to focus on going forward because they can't focus on everything, bro. Some things mess the game up enough that that's where they put their focus on that thing.
And I agree
Carrying
with
is
you.
not they I guess they don't consider carrying to be killing the game, bro. Like they must not in the travel, they let that
niggas
Euro
still get
step
work.
in. So that's a little bit sketchy. But they still call it. They called it in the finals. They called it throughout the play. They'll call it travel. It's a lot rare. They still call travel periodically, bro. They're only looking for certain things with it though. Like, cause everybody think the Euro step is a travel. It's still a move and they let you do it. So it just is what it is on some of that stuff. The whole traveling versus carrying thing, like that's always been arbitrary. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's never been like
Yeah.
consistently enforced. Because if
Mhm.
you get a move and that move is a travel move, like James Harden step back, that once they decided that
Right.
it was a legal move,
And
it's a legal move now, bro.
and y'all remember, nigga, I hated that shit. I'm like, bro, that shit is a travel,
That
nigga.
is
I don't care how
definitely you
you
can't
look
do
at it. That
two more steps, bro. Like that is definitely a travel. But they turned it into a step back and they call it a name and they let everybody do it. But it's
and guess what?
definitely it's what's how
And
they
now and
fade
now
the rules, bro.
you got niggas hitting niggas with the penny bop bop, bring it all the way back out like Iverson, and then boom boom, James Harden step back. Niggas
Yeah.
is like, hey, that is that shit.
It's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of moves that's illegal as a unit, bro. They done turned it into a whole
Bruh,
move set.
Skip to my Lou will be that nigga in the league right now.
Hey, 100. Hey, Rafer Austin made the league at the wrong time, nigga.
Right,
100%.
right.
But he
Facts.
also was
100.
one of the few that made the
Hot
league because of
sauce,
it, bro.
Facts.
man.
Well,
Crazy. Them niggas.
that's probably also why. That could factor into why the league let some of it go because of the popularity of stuff
It
like
was
that.
exciting, bro.
Because
Yeah.
people is like, oh, that shit is cool when niggas is falling and turning around. And they like, oh, they ain't letting you do what these niggas did. They ain't letting you moonwalk with the ball in your hand like this, and all of that shit. If you throw a little
Like
carry
the
in there,
N1 niggas.
yeah, they ain't letting you take it to that extreme. But they like, hey, I guess if we sprinkle a little bit of it in there, it helps increase the draw.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
they was
I
like,
agree, bro. And because, like you said, we showing age. But like even that movie Sweetwater, y'all seen that? But
I
they
don't
was
know.
talking about the Harlem Globetrotters, and they really was fascinated on how they brought that to the game. I have no problem with the game evolving or players, but all I'm saying is certain rules, basics. I
I
just don't
feel it.
see how you can just break that every fucking season, and then we just gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna do
You
5
say
steps this
you
year.
say every season, bro. They didn't say it at the beginning of the season. Don't even worry about looking at that because we ain't calling it. That is not something we looking at. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They starting to focus on like ticky tack fouls, stopping in front of people, like things that slow the game down, that make the game kind of blah. They don't care about a dude taking 10 steps, 7 dribbles, and 3-step back hops. They don't care about none of that, bro. That's what everybody thinks is cool right now. Dude, James Hop was absurd, and they just got
Real
crazier
quick
over time.
question: How would you coach defense right now?
They coach it the same.
Logically.
Do what you can. Keep
I
it
don't
Do
know.
going.
what you
Me
can.
personally,
Do
I
what you
know,
can.
like get out there, do what you can, dog.
Some
nah,
dudes, you gotta think, bro. Some dudes
me
are more
personally,
into defense anyway. They
bro,
just put more effort into it.
a lot of the basic stuff has
It's
not
still there.
changed, man. You need to play the angles and dribble moves, whether you carrying or not. They all built to do the same thing. Fool your eyes. The hips is gonna take you to where this guy is going. But
That is
the
true.
biggest thing is defense. A lot of these dudes, I'll agree with y'all on this. They just not putting in the effort. You gotta want to play defense.
They do the ole and the swing from the back, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They ole
you
The
gotta
the ball.
want. You
defenses
gotta
want
want to
to.
play
Try to
defense.
long arm
All
it
Mm-hmm.
these
around the
good
back.
Defenses
defenders.
want to.
Think
Back it
about
out,
it.
bro.
All
That's
the
what they
good
do.
defenders, even the ones that we watched back in the day, we would agree. Hey, they was probably fouling a lot, but they
Oh
showed that
yeah,
they
I agree
wanted
with
to
that.
be good defenders. So they like, hey,
When you
he
foul
playing,
that
he
much and
playing,
they start
he is
calling you a
playing hard
defender,
basketball.
they just
But
let you foul,
yeah,
bro.
they
That's what it
consistently
turns
doing
into.
it. They just consistently doing it. So they like, bro, it's not affecting the game that much. Bro, he playing hard defense. But these dudes, a lot of these dudes just don't do that.
Yeah. Well,
They
hey.
don't want to. They're not putting the effort into it. You see it ramp up during the playoffs. They play
You
better
see,
defense in
and you see the niggas that do. Like Jaren Jackson Jr., he won defensive player to get. Bro, you saw this nigga playing defense, bro. All of us saw Anthony Edwards out there D'ing niggas up this
People
year. And
consider
you
Drew
saw
Holiday
it.
a good defense. You could see Drew play defense,
Yeah.
bro.
And we don't watch all these niggas get cooked at some point, but they putting in the effort though. A lot of niggas just ain't putting in that effort no more. I feel like they gonna be skillful. I do agree with you, Chris. I ain't trying to see every game, like 145,
That was
140.
getting ridiculous.
But
That's why they called it
yeah,
in and was like, hey, we got to cut this out, bro.
but the skill of these players, I'm not surprised that every game is over 100 points.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh
just
yeah,
because
I
Especially
the
agree
with the
with
dude,
that.
amount of threes
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah,
shooting, bro.
yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. I agree. Brianna, did you have
Yeah,
any
I agree
thoughts
with that.
on what we were talking about here? I mean, no, you're just listening in for the entertainment. I appreciate you there. Y'all know what time it is. We're gonna wrap this thing up, and it is Brianna's trivia time. So get your
hold on,
popcorn, get your
Sean.
notepad.
Sean has something to say.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, nah, I gotta wait till after Brianna shit. Cause you know what? Fuck it. It's gonna be hard, but it ain't gonna be. All I was gonna say was, can anybody say who was the first pick of the draft? Because we're talking about NBA. Who was the first pick of the draft the year y'all was born?
Oh,
Without looking it up.
Without looking it up, just off
No.
the top of your head. That's
No.
what I say. I don't think nobody gonna be able to do it. I can't even do that shit. I'm a guess, motherfucking Bird though.
nah, I don't
That's
know.
because you was
In
born in 79. You got a 50
Nah, I was born
shot.
in '80. I'm an '80
Oh,
baby.
yeah, 80 baby,
You wrong. Then you dead wrong because Bird Magic was
1979.
79, 78.
79.
79.
Yeah, see, I would originally think
Sean, you're probably
Akeem, but that
Sam
was
Bowie. Nope, you're not Sam Bowie. Sam Bowie was like 84.
is 80.
Chris
We're doing the
85.
first
84.
pick.
The first
Yeah,
pick.
who was
Brianna
the
looking
first
it up.
pick of
She's
your
like, I
birthday?
don't have a clue.
Birth year. I mean, yeah, your
What's your
birthday.
year,
As she
Brianna?
looks
We
it
might
up.
be able to tell you yours.
Mine's
What's
is
your year?
85. I was gonna say
Elijah Wan.
wow, Elijah Wire or something like that, but I don't think that he came in 84 as well, I believe. Was that
I'm dead.
What you got, Brianna?
Darius, you
'Cause
dead.
I'm
I knew it was
85.
a good
I
one.
didn't look at mine yet. I
No, I'm
didn't go
saying
down mine
what
yet.
I'm just curious. What year are you? I just want to know.
Oh, I got 92.
Oh, that's
Ah,
Jack.
yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
You can guess that.
Yeah.
I'm 1990. I don't know. That is an
Mm.
offense.
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber?
No.
Hell no.
dude. Chris Webber was after
No,
Shaq.
Chris
You
Webber was
tripping.
after Shaq.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Tripping. The Fab Five.
Yeah,
was
he
like,
tripping.
Like,
Yeah,
no.
I'm telling you, this is see, it's gonna get lost in my ear because this is when Jordan started winning.
LJ.
Larry Johnson?
Yeah, I
No.
would guess that. Am I wrong again, Brianna? You looking at it?
Yeah, you're wrong. This was one of my questions. Well, it wasn't this, but it was something close.
Really?
Mhm.
Damn. So
Mhm.
Christmas was wrong too, Elijah Wan?
Yeah, what you said 85 record?
Yeah. 85. Because
No.
the first thing, because I know
Let me-
Jordan and
It
them
was not Hakeem.
was 84. I think
lead into the trivia.
85 is
That's a good one there.
Don't tell me mine.
it wasn't Charles Barkley, I know, because he wasn't the first overall pick. Who was it in 1985? Jesus.
What's your year, Blair?
81.
Mm.
As he looks it up. I have no idea in
Dude, I wouldn't
1985.
know.
That's crazy, man.
80.
I have
Not-
no
you wouldn't
idea.
Know that?
Okay.
Yeah.
85 was Patrick Ewing.
Patrick.
Mm.
I knew it
Right
was
after the
center.
Jordan years, bro, he came
Yes.
out like still never won a ring. Did he win it last year either? Yeah.
Sean, you said 1980.
Yep.
Yours was Joe Barry Carroll.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Some dude named
At least I got a Ewing. Who Blair get?
Somebody got robbed.
Mark Aguirre.
Blair is 81.
Mark McGuire. Yeah, Mark
Mark
McGuire.
Aguirre.
Yes.
Yeah, Mark
Aguirre.
McGuire. Mhm.
Aguirre,
Mhm.
yeah.
Good shit.
Darius,
Who?
where are we? 82?
90.
90.
Said 82.
1990. 1990 was Derek Coleman.
Oh, DC. Syracuse.
Now look up yours.
92. I think it was
That
that.
was
That
Shaq.
was that.
It was
I
Shaq.
was right. Okay. We ready for Brianna's trivia, but damn, yeah.
Brianna's trivia.
Okay. You know the rules. You know how it goes. I have 6 questions in my hand. Pick a number and a number.
2.
He beat me.
Boys
to 2.
jumped out there quick today, huh? Y'all like he ain't gonna steal it from me today.
He jumped out. He called 2.
Who was that? D?
Darius.
Me. It's me.
Okay. Darius.
What we got?
You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer this question.
That's a hard one.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's not hard. This is easy. Okay. How many NBA Defensive Player of the Year awards does Rudy Gobert have? And what year did he win them?
Oh,
Damn. That's hard.
3,
No.
4.
Yes, he has 4.
He won one this past year.
2024.
He won in 2020.
No.
No. 2022.
No.
Damn. This shit older than that? No.
30 seconds
he won
in.
2017.
No.
No, I wasn't that old. Got 4. 2013.
You got no.
No. 2015.
No.
almost over, ain't it?
Come back. You got 30 seconds. Come back this way.
Oh, 2018.
Okay, 2018,
2019.
2019.
2016.
15 seconds.
20. No, not 2021.
Yes, 2021.
That wasn't the year that what's the name on it?
Giannis.
No. Giannis must have won 2020 or 2022.
2022.
Oh, I got them all though. Thank you.
That was great. That was it. Told you easy peasy.
That shit was still hard.
Hey, that's
That
what's
was
up.
not
Hey, man, I'm gonna
hard.
tell y'all something crazy. Why y'all pick our numbers? Hallmark teams up with the NFL and Chiefs to make a Christmas movie.
Number 1.
Inspired by Taylor Swift and Jason Kelsey.
You know that's what that's gonna be.
What
Number
happened?
1. Some bullshit.
Number
I missed
one.
it.
Chiefs
Damn.
and Hallmark are teaming up to make a Christmas movie, bro.
Oh, with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
No. It's a movie, but it's inspired by Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey's little love story.
Which is gonna be over in about 2 years. But go ahead. Number 1.
Damn.
It is. That's her pattern.
You will have 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer this question. I am going to name the year. You tell me which player was the number 1 NFL draft pick that year.
Oh, shit.
That was close to mine.
All right. 2015.
2015. Is that Jared Goff?
No, sir.
2015.
Y'all better shut y'all up. Mute your mic.
Dang.
It was
2015. Go to another year. I can't think of
Okay,
2015.
2005.
2005.
That was
That wasn't. Okay, Manning's 98. 2005. Shit. In
Okay,
2005?
2019.
2019. Why am I blanking out today? 2019 is going to be Jared Goff.
No, you have 30 seconds.
You like that nigga?
I know,
No,
right?
because Jared Goff was
Okay,
20 2015 Matthew Stafford.
No.
No,
2023.
Caleb Williams.
No. 2023.
Oh, last
Kevin Williams, whoever Kevin Williams is. Kevin
Christopher.
Williams.
I did not say Kevin Williams. Jesus Christ. I said Caleb Williams, and that was this year's number 1 overall pick. And last year's number 1 overall pick was buddy that played for the Panthers. What's the little nigga's name, man?
Oh my gosh.
Bryce
This
Young.
was horrible. This was horrible
Bryce
for
Young.
you. Horrible.
It was very bad. This is the worst I've ever done. It was Bryce Young in 2015. I almost wanted to say Myles Garrett.
No, 2015. It was Jameis, famous Jameis.
Oh Jesus Christ! I wouldn't have got that bullshit. He's a bum.
In 2005, it was Alex Smith.
Oh yeah, I was thinking Reggie Bush, but I knew he wasn't the number 1 overall pick.
2019, it was Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered that bum either.
In 2014,
I was thinking Baker
but that was Jadeveon Clowney.
Number 3.
I blanked on all of it.
You did. You
I
did.
blanked on all of
Here,
it.
take this one.
I'm like, what? Huh?
I'm going with number 3, Brianna.
All right, Sean. All right, over there. All right. Number 3. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds.
You said 1 minute and 7 seconds.
30. You got 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Let's see, that's a lie.
I named the year. You tell me which NFL player had the most receiving yards that year.
Oh wow.
Hold on. You named the year.
I would have
named the
rather
player.
got that question. And I watched the NFL draft every year.
Okay.
How the fuck did I not know those?
Chris, I thought you told me you were an NFL draft sicko.
And I am a sicko. That's the part that I'm mad about.
Sickos don't gab it like that, cuz.
All right, I'm ready. So let repeat.
So I'm gonna give you. So I'm gonna give you the year. You tell me which NFL player had the most receiving yards for that year.
And I got 1 minute 30.
You got 1 minute and 30.
How many people is it gonna be?
5.
Damn. All right, let's get it.
Everybody else had 5, I think.
Stepped up her motherfucking game today, boy. She hit me with the bullshit.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Time starts after the first question. All right. The year is 2005.
2005. Shit.
Hot ass years. Mm-hmm.
Terrell Owens.
No, sir.
JJ Stokes.
No, sir.
Antonio Holmes.
No, sir.
Damn.
Okay. 2011.
2011. Damn, this shit hard as fuck. Oh. Shit.
I got this.
You still got phone a friend, sir.
You can't phone a friend for each one?
You almost
Nah,
done in
you
30
can't.
seconds.
Next one. I can't. I'm
Okay,
blank. 2016.
2016.
Antonio Brown.
No, sir.
Damn. 2016.
15 seconds. Okay.
Man, I lost. Like
One of your years is 2020.
Jones. Julio. Damn, Hopkins.
No, sir.
Fitzgerald.
No, sir. Time is
Man, I
up.
lost.
Was
This is
2000
hard.
was 2011? 2011. That's one of the ones you said? Is
Yes, sir.
that James Jones? Okay.
No, I mean
2000.
2011.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Was the first one, was you said 05? Was that Randy Moss?
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm glad I ain't the only one.
05 was Steve Smith.
Oh.
I wouldn't have
That's a
never guessed
sneaky
it. I
one.
thought Chad Johnson, but go ahead.
Yeah.
2011 was Calvin Johnson.
I knew that one.
Why I didn't say
thought
that?
you was gonna say that for one of them.
2016 was T.Y. Hilton.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have got that.
2019 was Michael Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
In
Hershey.
2020,
Oh my!
2020 was Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. I failed. That was
Gotta keep
hard.
y'all on your toes. I gotta keep you on your
I needed more
toes.
time.
I'm back.
Go ahead, Blair.
Young Blair, what you got?
She kicking our ass again today. Because
Kicking y'all ass.
Tell him, D.
6.
6. Big WNBA.
Dead.
Big
It's
dub.
gonna be a WNBA question. Why?
Big dub.
That was like 6 last week. It ain't supposed to run back.
Okay. Question number 6 is: name for me the top 5 WNBA
Dead.
all-time leading scorers.
You get a couple of them.
All-time
Get at
leading
least
scorers
two.
in the WNBA.
Sue
You
Bird
can at least get
and the
2.
old one, Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi. They gotta be. They've been there forever.
Diana is number 1. Sue is not on here.
Sue ain't on the list.
Sue is not on. She's
He
not.
would be for
Tamika?
assist.
Tamika Catchings, mine more. I don't know.
Tamika Catchings is number 3.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, look at
I don't know if the old heads on there. So
Uh-huh.
Cheryl not on there.
No, Cheryl ain't on here.
So if it's Tamika, Dawn, not Dawn. Is Dawn on there? No. I don't think
No.
I don't
Come on,
know.
you already doing better than Chris and Sean.
Hell yeah. Go out, boy. Go out.
Yeah, we should just cut our segments out.
I don't know.
It was that bad.
It's still one more old head.
It is.
Yeah.
It can't be Lobo. It probably won't be.
No.
It ain't Dawn.
know her,
Ain't
though.
Lobo.
30 seconds.
If it ain't Cheryl, it ain't Tamika. It ain't the other one named Tamika. Tina Thompson.
You wanna Tina
Thompson.
Yeah.
Is it Tina Thompson? Okay. She was.
Blair, you got 3 out of 5. Blair, you got 3 out of 5. You need 2 more.
Boy, I am just spitballing too. Woo. These are just.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
The last 2 you probably won't get because
Yeah,
they are still playing.
Did either one of them go to UConn?
Mm-mm.
I think Brianna broke.
She said no.
Okay.
Exactly, Brianna broke.
I didn't hear it. It just froze on my side, bro. That's my bad.
Your time is up.
Hey.
Your time is up.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5 is Dawana Bonner.
Don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is. either.
Dawana Bonner?
Dawana Bonner plays for the Connecticut Sun.
Never heard of that person. Okay.
She is a beast. Number 4 actually did go to UConn. Her name is Tina Charles.
I've heard that name before. Tina Charles.
But you did not do that.
Man, Lisa Leslie ain't in the top 5.
Not scoring.
Chris and Sean can redeem their
Oh,
selves.
we don't need to redeem ourselves.
Yeah,
This is pretty easy.
Darius gotta go.
I do 4.
Oh no, Darius went.
D went.
Yeah, I went first.
Shit. Let me get 5.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Christopher, you said number 4.
Y'all still got phone a friend?
You still got a phone a friend.
I'm gonna use it.
This This is basically what y'all were doing before Brianna's trivia happened. I am
Okay.
going to give you the year. You tell me which NBA player was the number 1 draft pick that year.
Here we go.
Got
You got this.
Got him.
You got this.
Now this is the one I don't be watching like that. But go ahead. Let's
I
go.
want to hear you call
This-
yourself a
This
sicko and
is
not getting none of them right.
easy.
Come on,
I'm
redeem
gonna-
team.
Redeem
Can he
team.
pass
I'm
it
going
to me?
put. Can you what?
No,
Can he pass
me
that
tell.
question to me?
no.
Chris is
You want to
not John
trade?
Stockton.
I'll pass it.
Chris, you're
we
gonna
ain't
get a
gonna make-
W.
I
you're
want the
gonna get a
WNBA
Chris, you're
question.
getting a
I'll pass
WNBA
it.
question.
You want to trade Z?
Yep, I'll
Uh-oh.
pass it.
Okay, Sean.
No.
I name you the year. You tell me who was the number 1 draft pick that year in the NBA.
That nigga Chris
All
Dunn.
right.
Okay. You're
Hold
gonna
on,
have
I got a
2
question. Is
minutes
it
on the
5
clock.
of them again?
It is
2
5.
minutes.
All right,
It
2
is
minutes.
5 of them. You still got phone a friend. All of them are available. And I'm
Okay.
putting 2 minutes on the clock. The first year is 1993.
Oh, that's 1 year after that other guy.
You see, oh shit. See, Chris Webb.
Yes. 2004.
Oh, we just said this yesterday. Skip to the next one.
Okay. 2005.
Damn. I'm about to phone a friend. Skip to the next one. 4 and 5.
Okay. 2014.
Is that Mikhail?
No.
Is it hold on, 2014? This is 10 years ago. My fault. 10.
You're down to 1
Damn.
minute.
Skip.
Okay. 2021.
That might be it. Now I'm gonna go with my motherfucking Mikhail Falks.
No, sir.
Let me go with Big Cat.
No, sir.
God dang. Phone a friend. Let me get
Who you want to
Let me
call?
go Darius.
Okay,
Go ahead.
D. I'm going to pause the
Give me the
time.
years again. Give me the years again.
Okay, so he got 2004, 2005, 2014, and 2021.
2004 was that Kwame Brown?
No, sir.
2004, 2005. 2004, 2005, and when else?
2014 and 2021.
Kyrie, 2005, right?
No.
No, he ain't that old.
Like
No,
14.
he ain't that old. Yeah.
Like that, bro.
You said
Y'all gonna-
14 and 2021?
Yes.
We're doing number 1 pick, 2021.
I think Blake Griffin was 2009.
Yeah. You got me, my boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn.
2004. Because
Uh-huh.
03 was 2003 was LeBron.
Right.
2004, this player no longer plays in the NBA.
What year?
The 04 player.
2004.
The 04 player retired.
Y'all gonna be so
Michael
mad at
King.
yourselves. No. That's like
No.
1999
Nah, ain't no
or some
19.
shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chris.
it is.
Chris. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
shit.
Stop it, bruh. Stop it.
I don't know.
Because you just looked them up, so you stop it.
I know.
I know you looked them up.
I
Cut it
sure
out.
did.
Cut it
I was
out.
like, this is pissing me off.
Cut it out. Cut it
I
out.
sure did.
I don't fucking know. What
2
was the other
minutes
years
is up.
again?
It's
All
gonna be
2005.
05.
2014 and 21. 2021, this player got put on a horrible team. So that's probably why it's not ringing a bell for y'all. He plays for a terrible team.
Is this a group activity now? Because I don't.
Jalen
I
I don't know.
looked up.
Are we done? Is his time over?
His time is
Jalen
definitely
Green.
over.
Yeah,
Is it Jalen Green?
Y'all help.
I just said
No.
Jalen Green.
Oh, you just
No, is it Zion Williamson?
No, sir.
No.
So the ones you looked up, Chris, what were those answers?
No, I only looked up one. So the one that I looked up was 2005. That one is Dwight Howard.
2004 is Dwight Howard.
Yeah, 2004. I'm sorry.
Damn, you can't even cheat, right?
Somebody
Right.
came out
2004 is Dwight.
Yeah.
2005 is Andrew Bogie.
And
We said that the other day.
no, that's back when they were still picking centers, bro. Back when
Yes.
centers were still like the dudes to get.
2014 was Andrew Wiggins.
Yep.
Oh, that was
that.
2014?
I
Bro,
know
been in the
that.
league.
In
I know that.
2021, I was talking about Cade Cunningham, who plays for the
I was about to
He's
say,
still in the
I
league.
literally
Green.
forgot.
I'm like, is
I
it
erased
Cade?
that
But I'm
dude
like,
out
I
my
don't know,
mind.
bro.
Yeah, I told you he played for the worst team in the NBA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did say
So
that.
Yeah.
that's probably why we forget. That's probably why y'all don't remember.
I knew. Damn, Sean. I knew Andrew Wiggins too. My bad. I knew that.
Damn.
Chris, what
So,
WNBA question do
I'll
you
get her next week.
I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever WNBA
There
question
you go,
keeps
bro.
thrown my way.
You passed on the question.
And rightfully so, because I was like, yeah,
better get at least one of these answers right?
Oh,
I gotta get at
right.
least one.
I got one.
You did. Hold on.
Oh boy, she gotta go to the books on the boy, brother.
No, I'm giving Cam a sheet of paper.
Let's make sure. So Chris, what was you cheating on? Because I didn't see you cheat. So what you got-
2004.
what you got going
I
on
looked up
there?
2004 while you was doing it. I'm like,
Yeah,
I gotta
put
see
No, I'm
what that
saying,
was. I know who it is, but I don't know who it is.
Okay.
I looked up at 2004 and I was like,
Okay. Christopher, your question is, name for me the last 5 NBA rookies of the year.
Ooh, that's a good one.
ooh. I know
You
Zion.
2 minutes. Zion is not on here.
I thought Zion won.
No.
Nope.
What? He didn't win. I thought he did.
Nope.
They gave it to
You have a minute and 45 seconds.
the other nigga.
Thank
What
you,
is his
Blair.
name?
You're welcome.
Shoot him up, nigga. I can't think of his name. But
Buddy.
let me see. The
Doesn't
last
matter.
who's the
You don't have
rookie
to
of the
say
year
his real
this
name
year?
for it to count.
23-24 season.
Buddy.
Mhm.
I know who that one was.
23, 24. So this year was Wembanyama.
Okay, that's the 23-24.
There you go.
22-23.
22, 23. Let me think.
Buddy.
Definitely, buddy. Buddy, man.
If that one
Mm-hmm.
game.
You have 1 minute.
phone a friend. Don't call me. My phone is dead.
I can't think of these niggas' names, man. I'm seeing faces, but not knowing.
21-22 season.
You just said Cade Cunningham, but he didn't win Rookie of the Year. It was somebody else. Oh, what was his name?
30 seconds.
I'm gonna phone a friend.
Okay, friends. Who would you like to phone?
Okay,
Everybody is.
I'm phoning Blair.
Okay, Blair. Okay, Blair. He has the 22-23 season, the 21-22 season, the
Everything.
2021 season, and the
Everything.
1920 season.
What is Buddy name that played for the Grizzlies?
Was it the Jalen Green win?
No, sir.
No.
Not Jalen Green, not Cade Cunningham.
Who's buddy
other
that plays for
buddy.
the Grizzlies?
What's
I
the
can't
other
think of his
buddy?
name.
Oh, Ja Morant.
Ja Morant.
Ja
That's
won
I
right.
couldn't think of his
There you
name for
2019,
shit.
2020.
That's my help. There you go.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name for shit.
Now I gave it to
I
you.
got one for you, man. I got
You can't
one.
answer. You should have You should
Three
have called
more. You
Sean.
I
got
know.
20 seconds.
You said your phone was dead, so I had to
Yeah,
call
it is,
somebody else.
bruh.
You got
You're
15
welcome.
seconds. You got 3 more.
Rookies of the year.
Yeah.
One
of them was hurt this past season, so he did not play in this past season's
That nigga always hurt.
NBA.
I think I always hurt. There's a lot of niggas that's always hurt in the NBA.
Time's up, brother.
Okay, your time is up.
Okay, let me
Sean?
guess. LiAngelo
Yes,
Ball.
Sean. His
Mr.
name is
Ball.
LaMelo.
LiAngelo Ball.
His
No,
name
he's
is
wrong.
LaMelo.
That means he's wrong.
It's
not
LaMelo.
His name is LaMelo.
That means
Whatever how
that
you say that nigga name.
Sean is wrong.
LiAngelo's the youngest
I couldn't
nigga,
think of
but-
that. I wouldn't. That was a couple years
LaMelo.
ago.
Yes, his name is LaMelo. LaMelo did win 2020-2021 season.
Mhm.
Never lost. Never
Okay.
lost.
The 22-23 season was Paolo Banchero.
Bancaro.
Oh.
Paulo Bancaro. Yeah.
Pablo.
The 21 and 22 season was Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
Ah, he was got a
Oh
big
yeah, I
check,
wouldn't have
too.
got that. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Well, he just got that check too.
Yeah, he just got a big check like 270.
You got the
Mhm.
Max rookie bill, yeah.
Yep. That was a good one, Brianna.
Yeah,
Now
that
I
was
have
a hard one.
I have one for the group.
The
Okay.
big payback.
Over the past 20 NFL seasons, what 3 teams have the most losses? Well,
Bengals.
what's the- what 3 teams has the most NFL losses over the past 20 seasons?
The Browns.
They're number 1.
Definitely. The Lions.
Bengals.
No, and no.
So the past 20 seasons?
Oh,
Past 20.
20.
The
No.
Red
Probably if it's the Brown, is it the Watch? It's
No.
the Commanders.
Redskins.
Close, but
No.
no. He has one, which is the
That's
Browns. He has 2 more.
The Jets.
No, they're like 6. And Washington is like 5.
Mm.
20
Can't
seasons.
be the Falcons.
Oh, goddamn. What these niggas' name is? The Raiders.
Yes, the Raiders, number 2. There's one more.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville is the number 3.
Let's go, Blair.
So the most losses
Good
in the
job,
past
Blair.
20 years has been the Browns with 221 losses.
That's why they paid $205 million for a quarterback.
With
Eight.
number 2 is the Raiders with 215 losses. And number 3 is the Jacksonville Jaguars with 209 losses. Number 4, right behind them, was the Lions with 208. Then it was Washington with 202. Then the Jets with 199. Then the Buccaneers with 191. And then it's the Texans with 190.
Well, they were super sucky after Warren Sapp and them. Like they were bad.
Oh
folks.
yeah, that was bad for a long time.
Warren
That's how they
Sapp.
got Jameis Winston was the number 1 overall pick
Yeah, they were
because they
bad
stunk.
for a minute, man.
Yeah, I saw that today. I was like, oh, that could be an interesting question. I'll grab that. I'll grab that one good time. But that's gonna do it for us tonight, y'all. Thank y'all. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate y'all for watching. Till next time, deuce.